monthly OSL, StarCraft League. We got a matchup with BYoneFive and Lingboy over here. So it should be fun.
Mr. Cannon Rush.
Exclusive cannon rushing. It is his sole technique he's been working on, and it shows as he's been going through this tournament.
Quite frustrating. Oh, if we're going stream voices. Would you like the honor, sir?
Oh, no, the honor is all you.
So I get to introduce the Cannon Rush again. All right. It's H to the Husky. Bring him back out. Well, anyway, starting in the top left, the king of cannon rushes. At least he's kind of the king of cannon Russians. Wow. He's trying to be like Prince F. It's BYoneFive. Wah, 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 wah.
And in the bottom right corner here, our cannon rushing defending Zerg, the good old Lingboy.
Air horn, air horn, air horn. Well, it looks like we're going to just have a pretty standard opening for both of them, actually. This is standard for them. I'm very excited to see how someone who is a much, much higher level than all of us here, how they handle this wonderful cannon rush.
Yeah, because remember, Lingboy is actually a high master slash grandmaster.
Correct. When he is on his roll, he is in grandmaster.
And let's hope he's on his roll to defend this cannon rush. Interestingly, he actually went with a hatch first, even though he had insider info and knowing about this cannon rush, because he actually streamed the last game and saw all this.
So I do have a feeling he may go for the Nidus play.
Ah, yeah, the quick counter and the quick escape from your base.
Because he went ahead and canceled, but he went back to his main. Oh, he's sending a drone out.
Okay.
Interesting.
I think you might be right. I think we might be looking at
he's gonna proxy hatch. We're gonna fight the proxy with the proxy.
Okay.
As long as it gets through, but I think I think Mr. Garrett understands what's going on here. But back home, let's see, how's this evolving? Ah, yes, the cannons are in place. The drone micro begins. The Roach Warren has started. The four Lings, Queen.
He's already got a gateway up, so we should expect to see some stalkers here soon, and then probably an immortal follow-up after that.
And then he goes ahead and takes that. He's trying to shut down so that he's not able to get any of his gas to get that Nidus. His drone, I'm not sure where he ran off to or if he died. He may have 1v1'd that probe and may not have lived to tell the day.
Yep,
he did 1v1 the probe.
5 hit points on that probe there. Okay, he's also going for some spine crawlers that try to take out these cannons. So far, all in all, this is a fairly solid cannon rush still. Yeah, he's able to do stalkers. He's got some shield batteries.
Batteries are coming down. This is going to make this so much harder when those are finished, just trying to kill that stalker alone. Oh, Dr. Queen.
That is very, very unfortunate. Looks like we have a misclick here from Lingboy in that Ravager.
So the last time that I saw Lingboy face a cannon rush, this is how he broke it, was going Ravagers, but I don't know with this style of cannon rush how that will exactly fare. It'll be extremely difficult.
And execution here has been a little bit wonky, and then also Lingboy's been getting unlucky with both not being able to do the proxy hatch and then that misclick with the Queen. This is a very difficult position. I think we can expect to see Mortals coming out.
And right there is exactly why shield batteries are good. I've seen some people complain and say shield batteries aren't good. That is not true at all.
It's how you use it.
Got a whole lot of spine crawlers moving on up. I don't know if I agree with that one right there.
I think that other spine crawler is going down. Yeah,
it's just going to go down. I'm not sure.
I don't know how Lingboy's going to handle
honestly think the best way to stop this might be to stop it before it happens.
Yep.
Just commit to shutting it down.
Yeah, I don't think roaches are by itself going to be enough to shut this down.
Yeah, well, especially with 3 stalkers out. That extra damage that they do to armored units is just way too much.
Without the gas, he's not going to be able to tech up, and he's not able to expand. This is a very, very bad situation.
There goes GG is called.
GG. Wow. Well, there we have it. Our master / grandmaster went down to a cannon rush.
The Print F style cannon rush, successfully taking him down. This is, since Candle, one of the only times I've personally seen him
Lingboy
take a loss here. Well, he took one against Beast and Shin. He did lose 1 match against him. However, I think that was a single mistake completely wiped him out situation. Let's see, our next map is King's Cove. A map that I personally do not like. I've had horrible luck with this map.
But the question is, how will it fare against a cannon rush? Because we know, BYoneFive.
We know it's on its way. There's no way it's not.
It's been shipped, or it's been ordered from Amazon. It's on its way. Another cannon rush being delivered.
But the question is, does he have Prime?
I don't think so.
If he doesn't have Prime, there's still a chance he drops this.
Well, see, they have drones now.
This is true, but the drones belong to Lingboy.
In this case, yes.
So doesn't that mean that Lingboy should be able to out-drone the Amazon
drone of a cannon rush?
Exactly.
We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
But anyway, starting in the bottom right, he's back again with even more shenanigans. He's going to continue to have shenanigans, posing himself to possibly take this if he is able to successfully stop Lingboy in his tracks right now. We have Banyoshi. More air horns.
And in the top left corner, our Zerg defending. Here we have 1-0 now. Good old Lingboy. And he knows the cannon rush is coming.
That is a very good move to go for the fast pull that can shut this down. However, as Lingboy and I were talking about before this match, Protoss can still get cannons up before your first lings come out.
Correct.
Even at the earliest that we go for any kind of ling pressure, they're able to get cannons out.
And if we look at BYone's base real quick, we'll notice he has a technique where he actually walls off his base, anticipating either a proxy hatchery or a 12 pull. So this is not his first cannon rush. He knows what to expect.
He's oh, they're having a little dance right here.
He's trying to wall. They're fighting for this one little square over here. Can he get the wall up? Oh,
he pins it. The probe really
nice,
the lings come out.
He's forced to cancel the
he can now
cannon.
apply the pressure. He does not have to worry about that. All he has to do is shut down this probe. All of those go down. If he can shut down the probe, this will actually put him in a great spot.
Interestingly, I don't see a secondary probe. I don't see the follow-up probe.
Well, this is the follow-up probe.
Oh,
the first one died. It fell to the link, and he's going to take down the cannon rush. We found our answer. It's a 12 pull.
12 pull does seem to, at least in this matchup,
12 pull plus micro. There it goes. Goes down. Now,
well, we see
Yoshi's going to have to. He's going to go for more.
Following up with. He's following a failed cannon rush with another cannon rush. Remember,
who transitions from a failed cannon rush to another cannon rush?
Apparently,
Garrett.
Well, when he said exclusively cannon rushes,
he truly means he is exclusively cannon rushing. He is getting a cannon right there. He does, I think, have a full wall off now. There will be no getting inside there anytime soon.
And we have a cannon there, at least one to be able to defend.
And
I think
it's a full wall off. He's just going to have to fall back. Probius checking out the area, seeing what's going on. Oh, here it goes. We back.
Just as the hatch goes down.
The question is,
did Lingboy see that proxy pylon? Can we get vision on him? I feel like he
Yes,
saw
he
it.
did.
Yeah, okay. So we know that's.
so he knows that's there.
We should expect a
He's
counter.
well aware. There's also a probe sitting right here as well.
Sometimes we'll see Zerg players actually skip the natural if they think that there's a cannon rush on their natural and go to the third and let that become your natural.
The robotics facility has gone down. He's going to go ahead and go into the immortal.
Quick immortal play with a couple cannons.
Waddling their way back in. The cannon finishes.
Look at this. That is airtight as far as that cannon. Because Lynx cannot get to it at all.
Queen
But I think a
getting
queen
low.
and a maybe
But
Roach
he
can
can
take care
shut
of
this
it.
down, and there's another cannon right there as well.
Does he?
Queen
we have
goes
another
down,
Roach coming.
but that
think he can
cannon
barely
will go
get it.
down. The probe is dead, and once again it's held. But now there's a robo facility. Will
But
he
that
do
pylon's
anything?
going to go down before an immortal can come out, so we should be good there.
The question now is, does Banyoshi transition? He's going to go ahead and go for the
another robo.
facility down here. That's a lot of money spent. That is,
Yeah, let's look at the resource tab over here on
got to remember,
how much we
it's
spent.
just R. Or spending is S. So in technology, he has spent, yeah, they're relatively even.
Yeah, overall, yeah. But positionally, we can definitively say that Lingboy has advantage. He has an expansion. He's got bigger armory.
+1's on its way for Mr. Banyoshi as well.
And he's moving across the map.
And chasing down a probe. Funny, these are still slow links. He went ahead and skipped the link speed, which, as it goes for every Zerg, we find every way we can get as much money
That's
out of our
possible.
situations.
It's all
This
about
is one of them.
numbers. Especially when you know your opponent does not have many units at their base.
Precisely. He's going to go ahead and fire off. He can just shut this down. That is a, not Artosis pylon, but it is dang close to one.
There
That
it
goes
goes.
down.
all
One
powered.
cannon's down. This last cannon. All right. All he has to do is walk in, and he's got this. A successfully held off cannon rush
And he's gonna
into a
counter.
cannon rush.
There it
The
is. We have
GG is
GG.
called. The cannon rush falls. His win streak has been ended.
He might have to.
But now we have
macro.
we
He
have
might play.
game 3.
The big question is, will we see another cannon rush? I mean, it was
I'd be
1-1
willing
there.
to guess we will see another cannon rush. We'll have to restart the. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. I thought about that when we started up, and then we already just went into it, and it was like, oh, all right.
So you have to restart the game in order for it to go. Okay.
Yep.
Well, for those, I believe 2 or 3 individuals chiming in, the score is 1-1 right now. This is going to be the best of 3.
And probably my favorite of the new maps, New Repugnancy, also known as the Thunder map, because the thunder effect is overwhelming. Thankfully, I play on medium settings, so I don't hear it.
Should play a little AC/DC in the background there, some
A little bit
Thunderstruck.
of Thunderstruck up in here. Yeah, we don't want our VOD to get muted.
For copyright infringement.
Think BY would be a little upset if we got his replay muted.
I mean, the only thing better than watching the cannon rush is also hearing it.
And all right, once again, we have started with him each time. It is Mr. BYoneFive, the Cannon Rush connoisseur, the man, the myth, the legend, 27.
But we know he's at least defeatable from
He
our last
bleeds.
match. He's not immortal. And then on the bottom left here, we have our classic master / grandmaster here, Lingboy.
defending his title to the bitter end. He has held first place
in every tournament so far.
Almost every tournament since this has started.
That's correct, yeah. And luckily, because this is a double elimination, even if he were hypothetically to lose this one, there's another chance for redemption. But
he's doing it again. He's going for it.
Yes.
He's immediately going for it. The probe's on his
probe.
The probes are already there. The follow-up probe on his way, walling off the ramp himself, saying, "I'm going to truly contain you this time, and there's nothing you can do about it." Oh, and they block it. Very good.
As long as he has a couple drones in there to pin that off.
Cannon is getting ready to go
Oh,
down.
look at that. It looks like we did have a,
Oh, the wall
enough range.
finishes.
Yep, the wall's finished.
But the Lings are out. And thankfully, he went ahead and went for the 12 pull, so he's going to go ahead and get through.
Exactly. I think we'll be able to shut that down.
Shut down that cannon, keep a couple Lings on the probes, push them off. That probe is extremely low. He's down. Cannon canceled. This probe, he's about to go down as well. There we go.
He has a good number of Lings, though. I think he can definitely contain this.
He needs to just cancel that and call that a day. The wall off's going to start over here. We're going to run into a very similar game to what we had last time.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, we should expect to see another counter. But
Roach Warren has started as well.
Oh, we have two probes coming out, so we should expect another
cannon rush into a cannon rush.
Classic.
I'm really surprised he doesn't just tech up into DTs.
Right, yeah. I mean, and I think that could be a follow-up.
That's a very common follow-up to a failed cannon rush.
Because one thing that folks don't realize is that if you're defending a cannon rush, you're not thinking about either air units or detection, right?
Exactly.
Early on.
But if you do successfully hold it off, it is safe to assume they may transition into that. He's going to go ahead and start setting up at the third. Same exact way that we had it last time, just not in the natural this time.
You know what I think this is? So BYone hasn't had a chance to play with his Immortals. I think he really wants to do that. I would expect to see a robo facility.
I'd be willing to guess a robo facility.
I think that's what we're going to see.
Here.
Let's see if that probe.
Let's see if he walls himself in right there.
Yeah, perfect spot the wall in.
Is he gonna do it? You gotta do it, little buddy.
Come on, probe.
Ah, cannon.
Well, you got to get your priorities straight.
He cast fist. Little dance of the patrolled Lings. Dancing around, having a good time.
Celebrating their defeat of the evil canyons.
Oh, and look what just got. It's a Stargate. He wants to go for a Stargate.
Probably Void Rays, but he gets scouted, so he's
going to wait.
Cancels.
He's going to have to wait it out. He knows that Lingboy could just run to the south.
That's correct, yeah. There's nothing in the north.
He is going ahead and putting Robo Facility down, getting some more pylons. He might be going for DTs or Archons. Twilight has gone down.
And we see Robo there, too, so...
I'm actually surprised he doesn't go ahead and make some... Oh!
Shield batteries, okay.
Oh! My good friend, the Nidus Worm.
Ah, this is
We're
I've
getting
heard this
juicy.
Is a nice counter to a Cannon Rush. But
We're going to get juicy this time. Oh, this will be fun. I can't wait to see how he uses this. We have talked about how really good a Nidus Worm can be.
Especially against a Cannon Rush.
Oh, absolutely. He's going. Oh, there it goes. It's going down. And does he have vision?
Does he have vision?
He does have vision of it. He can't see it, but I don't think he realizes what's going on. Let's go into his vision to see if he sees it. He doesn't notice it. There's no.
This might be.
Oh, there it goes.
Just barely.
He realized it at the last second. But the Immortal is out. That is painful to deal with. He has enough with the cannons.
Luckily, he has at least one shield battery back there. But no way to protect these workers, so...
No, he's just going to go ahead and start doing as much damage as he can. Push off this Immortal. Get as much damage as possible on him. He's running back to the shield battery. Oh, there's no shield battery there. Shield battery.
He actually goes back home.
Goes home with that fancy new load up, which I might add looks hilarious when it happens. We have little bit of a Ling run by happening now.
Okay.
Overlord's going to go ahead and get pushed off. Goodbye, my friend. Have a good day. Warp Prism is out.
Well, we should expect a counter. So, like I said,
There's
BYoneFive
our
is
shield
really
batteries.
wanting to micro these mortals, so we might get a chance to see that play here in a second.
Hydras are on their way as well. I gotta say, if there's one thing that we've gotten out of Mr. BY doing all of these cannon rushes is we get some wonky games. And you know what?
Absolutely.
It's hilarious.
Literally, we can never predict exactly what's going to happen next.
And we got a little bit of a sentry drop. Okay.
That's interesting. I was expecting.
I think
a couple
he's just. I
mortals.
think he's just moving it over here. I think that might be what he's going for. I almost think that he should just start getting ready to clean this up because he's let this go for a bit too long.
There we go. Okay.
The warp in happens. What do we got? Zealot? Yeah, we got Zealot. Loads up the Immortal.
Mortals,
Here it comes.
Couple sentries.
Here it comes. He has his setup.
He has a couple cannons, so he can go back and use those shield batteries.
Those Hydras are really good to have. Those could shut this down completely if he gets enough of them out to take out that Warp Prism. More Zealots coming in.
Another
Queens.
bad option might not be to take those roaches and upgrade the Ravengers. A little bit
Yeah,
vital.
that would be extremely helpful. And those darn shield batteries being the thorn in his side. Queens,
Okay,
Hydras,
warding in
Roaches,
more.
and Lings can stop this.
More sentries. Here we go.
Oh, the Hydra upgrade's almost done. They're going to have higher range. But there's just not enough DPS. Oh, these shield batteries are just too good.
And the great thing is this shield battery's been laid down early in the game, so they are full energy.
They are completely out now, though.
Oh,
He
now, yes.
successfully did enough damage. Now he's going to have to back it up with even more shield batteries.
But now with Hydras, he's going to have...
He does have high ground as well, so he could just shoot these down.
Yep. And now the Warp Prism can't get up there. I think he's going to shut this down. I think that's what we're seeing now.
I think we have a successful shutdown, and then these are going to go ahead. Oh, and he shuts down the Warp Prism.
Okay, no more high ground vision, so now he can just completely go to town.
I would almost say he could just A-move over to him and wipe out all of this now, because
Yes.
these do have full
There's a
energy,
lot
but
of
that will
DPS.
run out really fast against this many Hydras. Look at how fast
And
those
he's bringing
shields
the
are coming
Queens.
back. Oh, those Immortals are just so strong. The recall comes out, he gets them out of
Just
there.
in time.
Gets to keep his Immortals. That is very, very important. They are weak, but he does still have them. The resources are not lost, which means, for the most part, not in a terrible position.
I think, yeah,
Did
Big
leave
Boy
the-
is
Did leave that.
well. Yeah, let's look at the what do we have
Spending wise,
spent?
I mean,
It's still fairly even.
It's fairly
all
even,
things
but-
considered.
Lingboy is still very much ahead right now.
Also, economy's in much better position.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, let's look at that real quick.
Let's see. He had 28 to 23, so it's relatively even. Oh, he's going to go for cheeky. Loads up the Immortals. So he can't get out of his base.
That's the double-edged side of walling yourself in.
This is going to get shut down immediately. Don't think I would have put that there, but the Hydras are here. I would honestly, I don't know what that just did. I would really like to see, there it is, the Baneling Nest. He's going for so much Zealot. I really think the Banelings could just shut this down. He's also going for High Templars. He's getting Storm, which will be painful to deal with.
Which is not a bad response to Banelings if
It's a
BYoneFive
very
is
good response
expecting
for
it.
a Ling Bane Hydra army. Zealots are going to waddle their way in. They're all ready. They're excited. They know they're going to do some slashing.
For ire. All in the
Everything
name
in
of
the name of ire. The Archons are on their way. I would honestly like to see... Well, he should be fine. He should be able to DPS his stuff. He's also taking a third behind this attack.
Definitely smart. That'll put him in very good position, even if this trade doesn't work
Unfortunately,
well.
this is a little bit difficult to deal with because of how much splash damage. Oh, they take that down. They'll clean this up really easily. Are we going to see another recall? GG is called.
There it is.
Lingboy moves on, shuts down the cannon rush.
So now we know it's not unstoppable.
It's a 12 pull.
That's
the answer that we've been looking for. Is a 12 pull. GG's, that was very entertaining to watch. I am extremely grateful that they've given us such an entertaining match.
All right, and then I think after that we're heading to the